Okay, so in this video, I'm going to use some graphing calculator tricks. So you'll need a TI-83 or a TI-84. You may have a older version, you may have a more updated version than this, but the steps generally are pretty similar. So we're going to solve this problem. And basically, these steps I'm going to show you are hack number 3, how to solve any equation using the solve feature in the graphing calculator. So I'm going to press the math button. And then I'll press the up arrow key. And that is how you find the solver feature, probably the button that your math teachers have been hiding from you for years. So math, up arrow key, choose solver, and it says equation equals 0. So basically what has to happen for this equation before you put it in the graphing calculator is you need to set it equal to 0. So to set this equation equal to 0, I would just simply subtract 13 from both sides. So now this equation, 10 minus 13, now it's set equal to 0. And now I can use the graphing calculator trick. If you have a newer graphing calculator, you're probably seeing that you have like 2 boxes here. So you won't necessarily have to set it equal to 0. So newer calculators, it's actually less work. So now to type in this equation, I'm going to press the math button once again. And I'm going to choose number 4 this time because that's that cube root feature, which is exactly what I need for this problem. And I'm going to type in 3x minus 9. I'm going to close the parenthesis because that's everything that's underneath the cubed radical, and then minus 3. Okay, so the equation is in there. It's set equal to 0. I'm going to hit enter, and it's going to take you to this crazy screen. You probably don't have this, but you want to guess a number. I'm going to guess 4 just because that's one of my answer choices. This bound doesn't necessarily matter. You don't ever really need to tweak that. So the last step is if you look down here next to the enter key, you see the word solve. It's probably in like a green coloring. So I'm going to press alpha and then solve, and it's going to solve this problem. The answer is 12. 39, the answer is C. So a pretty neat calculator trick that can be used anytime you're solving an equation when it's equal to 0. Let me find another one real quick for you to practice. Okay, so this question, one thing to note first off the bat, this is question 3. So technically this should be an easier question. You may not need this graphing calculator trick to use, but I would encourage you, go and use the graphing calculator trick just so you can practice it for more difficult problems. So first get it equal to 0 in this problem. So what you could do is 2 to the 15th. Let's see if the calculator can calculate 2 to the 15th for us. 2 raised to the 15th power. Yeah, 32,768. So you can subtract 32,768 from both sides. All right, so this is what the equation looks like when it's set equal to 0. I'm going to go and let you practice it and then show you what I got. All right, so one quick thing, when you go back to the solver feature, it's going to have the information from the last problem. Just press the up arrow key, and it should let you clear out that last equation. And then I can type in my new equation. Again, if you have a newer version of the calculator, this is so much easier. I would encourage you to get that if you can. And then I'm going to guess 2. Maybe I'll get lucky. And then alpha, enter. And there you can see the answer is 4. A challenge I'll leave for you would be to do this one using that calculator feature. I'm going to go ahead and tell you the answer. If you don't want to hear the answer, close your ears. But you should be getting a 2 as the answer there. But practice that one in the calculator using those same tricks.